Hello student, welcome to digital classes. This video is for class 9. The subject is math and this is the continue of the chapter number 10. And in this video I'm going to solve some question related to circle and theorem 10.11 and 10.12 to understand the theorems better. This video is for class 9. The subject is maths. Today I'm going to discuss the theorem 10.11. Now see, the theorem 10.11 is the sum of either pair of opposite angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. We have to prove angle A plus C is equal to 180 degree and angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Now let us see the figure. This is a circle and the quadrilateral is in the circle and all the vertices of the quadrilateral must lie on a circle. Then join the diagonal of the quadrilateral. We get 8 angles. Angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are proving the angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree and angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. See, now to prove angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree, angle B plus angle D is equal to 180 degree. Given is ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Proof angle 1 is equal to angle 4, angle on a same segment. Now look at this circle again. This is the angle number 1 and this is the angle number 4. And see, this is on a common segment or common arc. Similarly, angle 2 is equal to angle 7, angle 3 is equal to angle 6 and angle 5 is equal to angle 8. Now, we know that the angle sum property of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So, angle A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360 degree. Now, angle 1 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Similarly, B is equal to angle 3 plus 4 and C and D, so on. Then we add these angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus 4 plus angle 5 plus 6 plus angle 6 plus 7, which is equal to 360 degree. Now we make a group. Angle 1 plus 5, angle 1 plus 2 plus angle 5 plus 6 in one group, and the another group is angle 3 plus angle 4, angle 7, angle 8, which is equal to 360 degree. We know that angle 3 is equal to angle 6 according to proved above, or now the angle 4 is equal to angle 1, angle 7 is equal to 2 and angle 8 is equal to angle 5. Now there is a 2 set and both are equal. Then we have to write like this. Angle 2 angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 360 degree. Means this is twice because the above both the two parts are equal, same. Now we move here. We know that angle 1 and 2 means BAD and angle 5 and 6 means BCD. Now angle, we substitute angle 1 and 2 with angle BAD and angle 5 and 6, 5 plus 6 is equal, substitute with angle BCD. So angle BAD plus angle BCD is equal to 360 upon 2. Now when we cut, it become 180 degree. Similarly, angle ABC, see ABC, and the opposite angle is angle ADC, which is equal to 180 degree. Now it's hence proved, means the opposite side of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree, proved. And this is the theorem 10.11 from the chapter number 10, circle. The sum of the either pair of opposite, see the theorem once again, the sum of the either pair of opposite angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. This is the process how we solve this theorem. Now the theorem 10.12. If the sum of the opposite angle of a quadrilateral is 180 degree, then the quadrilateral is cyclic. Now in this theorem we have to prove that prove ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, and the given portion is if the sum of opposite angle of a quadrilateral is 180 degree, then we have to prove the quadrilateral is a cyclic quadrilateral. To prove ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, given angle A plus angle D is equal to 180 degree, or angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Proof: since ABC are non-collinear, so one circle passes through the three collinear points. We already read about this theorem also. Let us draw a circle C with center O and assume the point D does not lie on C. This is the figure. Now you can see the figure. There is a circle and the quadrilateral A, B, D and C. This is the cyclic quadrilateral. It's the assumption. Now we draw D dash, that is on the circle. D dash is a point that is on the circle. So let us draw a circle with center O and assume the point D does not lies on C. Now ABCD dash is a cyclic quadrilateral. Therefore angle BAC plus angle BD dash C is equal to 180 degree. This is the opposite angle of a quadrilateral, means by the theorem 10.11, opposite angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary. But angle BAC plus angle BDC is equal to 180 degree is the given. A plus D is equal to 180 degree. This is given. Now just ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Angle BAC is equal to angle BD dash C is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree. But this is the proved already in the previous section. Now according to this two, we take angle BD dash C is equal to BDC. Now the continue. Angle BD dash C is equal to angle BDC. This is the first. And then in triangle BD dash, angle BD dash C is equal to angle BD dash plus angle DBD dash. Means if we are talking about this angle, this is the exterior angle, this is the two interior angle. You can see this is the two interior angle and this is the exterior angle. BD dash C is this the exterior angle, and the two interior angle is equal to BD dash D plus angle DBD dash, and the reason is exterior angle property. Now angle B dash C is equal to angle BDC plus angle DBD. Now this BDD dash is equal to this by here is equal to this. We can substitute with this, and we know that angle BD dash C is equal to BDC. Then we substitute it also. Now if we send this the another side, angle BDC minus angle BDC is equal to angle DBD dash is equal to 0. So D dash and D coincides, means same point. Thus our assumption was wrong. Point D lies on a circle and ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, hence proved. See the question number 7. If a diagonal of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameter of the circle through a vertices of the quadrilateral, prove it is a rectangle. So this is the simplest proof related to this question. This is the figure. Now you can see the figure. This is the circle and ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral, or vertices lie on the circle. Now its proof, angle BAD is equal to 90 degree, means angle BAD is equal to 90 degree. The reason is angle is a angle in a semicircle. Then ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral given. So angle BAD plus angle BCD means the opposite angle, sum of opposite angle is equal to 180 degree also. So 90 plus angle BCD is equal to 180 degree. So BCD is equal to 180 minus 90. Then angle BCD is equal to 90. Hence, each interior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is of 90 degree. So ABCD is a rectangle. But if you want to show the sides also, if you want to show the opposite sides are equal, then you have to prove triangle AOB and COD congruent by SAS. If you congruent these two triangle by SAS, then AB is equal to CD. Similarly, when we just write similarly, AOD is congruent to triangle BOC by SAS, same. Because in rectangle, the diagonals are equal, because it is a radii of the two circle. That is why I marked this is equal to this and this is equal to this. When we prove these two triangle congruent, then we can use AD is equal to BC by CPCT and AB is equal to CD by CPCT. Now the opposite sides are equal and all angles are of 90 degree. Then this is the another, if you want to increase or if you are not able to understand, okay, this is the short. So you can use the congruency rule to prove this question, and you are able to understand. 8. If the non-parallel side of a trapezium are equal, prove that it is a cyclic. Given ABCD is a trapezium and AB is parallel to CD and AD is equal to BC, means the non-parallel side are equal. This is given. Now prove ABCD is a cyclic trapezium or the point ABCD are concyclic, means all 4 points lie on a circle. Now this is the figure. इसके तरफ आ जाओ. हाँ. See, this is a ABCD is a trapezium and AB is parallel to CD and AD and CD, which are non-parallel but equal. Construction, draw DE parallel to CB and EB parallel to DC. This is the construction. Now prove DE parallel to CB and EB is parallel to DC, means this is parallel to this and this is parallel to this. EBCD is a parallelogram. By the parallelogram, DE is equal to CB, means DE this side, DE this is parallel to this, and angle DEB, this angle is equal to this by the parallelogram's property. AD is equal to CB is the given. So by DE is equal to CB and AD is equal to CB, then AD is equal to DE also. If this side is equal to this, means this AD is equal to DE, angle DAE is equal to DEA, means DAE, this angle is equal to DEA, this angle. Angle opposite to equal sides are equal. Then DEA plus angle DEB, DEA this angle plus DEB this angle is equal to 180 degree, as AEB is a straight line. Then DEA is equal to DAE plus DEB is equal to DCB. So DAE plus angle DCB is equal to 180 degree. Opposite angle of a trapezium is 180 degree, then it is a cyclic, or we say that the point ABCD are concyclic, means ABCD all 4 vertices lie on a circle. Now see the question number 12. prove that a cyclic parallelogram is a rectangle. See, this is the figure. ABCD is a parallelogram which is inscribed in a circle. Clear? Now given is ABCD is a cyclic parallelogram. To prove ABCD is a rectangle, prove ABCD is the cycloparallelogram, that is given. Angle A plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. This is the equation 1, and the reason is opposite angle of a cyclic quadrilateral is supplementary or are supplementary. We know that angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. By ABCD is a cyclic parallelogram, the opposite angle of a parallelogram are equal. From the equation number 1, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So it is 2 angle A, because the angle A is equal to angle C. So it is 2 angle A is equal to 180 degree. Now angle A is equal to 180 upon 2, which is equal to 90. Similarly, all angles are 90 degree. So ABCD is a rectangle, hence proved. And rest of the question we will discuss within a class. So you can find out the solution, or you can check the solution basically and try to understand. If there is a problem, you can ask within a class. Means if there is a doubt, you can ask between the class to clear your doubt. Your homework is question number 7 to 12. Question number 9, try yourself. Question number 10 and 11 we will discuss in a class. If there is a problem in question number 7 to 12, you can ask within a class, but you have to try question number 9 by yourself.